I'm Matt Domer with Ring Authority, and today I wanted to talk about voice quality issues that you may have with your voice over IP connection. More often than not, voice quality issues do stem from internet service provider, not necessarily the VoIP provider. We do have tools here that we can do some tests and see if you've got jitter or packet loss on your internet connection. Jitter meaning that there's basically an inconsistency in how quickly data is arriving to your internet connection. Packet loss is whether or not the data actually even makes it to your internet connection. So we can run some tests and actually see whether or not those things look good. A lot of times when we get the complaints about voice over IP voice quality, people will say, well, my websites load fine. But that's a bit like comparing a canary in a coal mine to the other workers in the coal mine. You take a look at the canary, it's passed out due to lack of oxygen, and you say, well, all the people are fine. Clearly there's something wrong with the canary. And obviously that's not the case. So even streaming video, for example, can be perfectly fine because a video already exists on the internet. And you'll download like 2-3 minutes ahead of time. You can even unplug your internet connection and guess what? The video is going to work just fine, even for that 2 or 3 minutes that it's downloaded ahead of time. A conversation in voice over IP doesn't exist yet, so it has to be delivered quickly and efficiently in order for the conversation to flow properly. If I were to say hello and then it takes about 1 second to get to you, and then you say hello and it takes 1 second to get to me, that's 2 whole seconds that have passed from me actually saying hello to me hearing you say hello, and that will easily make a conversation not really flow very well. If you're loading a web page and it takes an extra 2 seconds to load, you may not even notice. Maybe if you keep going to the same website over and over and then you finally get one where it loads 2 seconds slower, in that case you might notice, but chances are you're not going to notice at all. So we can actually graph all these issues that are on your ISP. We can give you a visual representation of what's happening on your internet connection, and you can then provide that to your internet service provider, and at that point they can more likely help you resolve your issue. I'm not saying that when you do have a voice over IP issue to immediately call your internet service provider. What I'm saying is I'd like to set the expectation that they are going to more than likely be the issue, and that it may seem that the internet works perfectly fine for all other services that you use. It just so happens that the voice over IP service is the one that is first affected. So you give us a call, we can run some tests on your internet connection, we can send you some images of the graphs that we've made, and we can assist you in helping get the ISP to resolve your issues. So if you need help, just give us a call here at Ring Authority. It's 941-312-7888, and we'll be there to help.